I keep opening up the wrong one. Of course. Alright. Guess I'm doing this all over again. Oh, what's up, Tom? What's up, bud? I've been streaming for the last 20 minutes, and you're the first and only person to be in here. But it's fine. What are you up to today? As I did in my other live stream, I'm cleaning all this out so then I can prepare to build here. Specifically, there. And actually, I'm glad you're in here because I want your opinion on a few things. Just gonna a quick second. I'm just cleaning this all up and then I'll show you what I need your opinion on. Alright. I'm gonna try and get rid of these as well while I'm here. You remember last time I was live and I asked you about these two buildings, whether you think they should be here or in an industrial area? You remember that conversation that we had? Or lack thereof? Yeah? Okay, good. So I've been in creative a little bit in a super flat world, and I designed a sheep farm, an automatic sheep farm that would fit in with this design. I don't know why I didn't think to design it earlier, but I did. I haven't done a mud farm yet, but I also have a plan to, with this terrain, since I find it a little weird how there's just a waterfall and then a river and then a bridge, as if someone can't just run and jump over it. So I'm probably gonna move these down there, and then I'm gonna have like a bigger area up here, like almost like a cliff, and then over here is gonna be another obviously cliff, and just some more terrain. But yeah, I'm gonna show you what I built real quick. I heard a chicken. That's good. Alright. Let me get all these out of the way before I completely ignore them. Alright. Now, oh my gosh. Alright, so let me show you the building I did for this. Now this is probably going to get moved over here, the sheep farm. I don't know what I'm going to have here, but sheep farm's probably going to be over this way. But let me show you what I have designed. Alright, so first of all, as I'm sure you're aware, this is my super flat world. I'll get to that in a second. But this is my super flat world, and this is 2 medieval houses I typically build whenever I start a world, but I'm trying to expand my horizon. So the sheep farm, first of all, these are blacksmiths. This one I built straight off the YouTube tutorial, and then this one I built by myself based off of this. So it's still pretty much the exact same design, but it's different in its own way. Interior is slightly different in both of these. Very slightly. But this is my sheep farm. This is my new addition to this world. So, yeah, this is, let me know what you think of this, because I like it. I don't know if it's something that should stay, or that I should put in the world, but I like it. It's giving medieval vibes. That's the kind of vibes I want. That's the vibes I want. Yeah, that's the kind of, I want medieval. I like medieval buildings. And so, this is the sheep farm. They're not color-coded yet, but this is roughly where they're all going to be. 8 on this side, 8 on this side. 16 in total. Like it? Awesome. Good, because I don't know what I'd do if I didn't... Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know what I would put up here, but maybe a little house for the shepherd. Actually, I might do that. I might put a shepherd up there. But, yeah, this is my sheep farm. This would probably go down by that village that was there. And then this cliff design I like. So I'm probably going to do this design over the bridge and everything. So, hopefully. But, and then over here, I've taken the time and designed custom trees. As much as I say I like taking inspiration, or I like watch tutorials on how to build things, I'm gonna be honest, this, watch tutorial. This, watch tutorial. Everything else in this world was roughly on my own, except for that as well, or the blacksmith. That was off tutorial as well. These are not. These are trees, as you can see. But they're custom made, better than the traditional Minecraft tree. So you got an oak tree right here, and you got a spruce tree. I tried to incorporate different leaf types, but I might not do that. Then here's a birch tree. As much as I don't like the wood, they do have nice trees. And then here's another one, which I do like, a bit of a taller one. And then a smaller oak tree, or bigger and smaller oak tree, a thicker oak tree, I should say. And then the pine tree, which is the biggest tree I've built. It's almost as big as that castle tower. That's crazy. I just realized that. And there's this smaller oak tree as well. So these trees I plan on putting somewhere. I'll probably put a ton of these oak trees around the village, around the area that I'm building. But have I built a treehouse? Maybe one day. But like, as trees are just gonna be just sitting in a village, I don't really see the intent to put a treehouse unless I'm putting one in a backyard of a family house. But I don't really see much of a point of a treehouse. I mean, this could be a decent sized treehouse if I actually took the time and hollowed it out. Same with this one. But this one, where it's like the stem is right up against the actual piece itself, or the leaves themselves, they can't really go many places. Whereas here, this one also I can't really do much with, I just realized, but this one I could do a little bit more if I just push the leaves out a little bit. So I wouldn't be able to make a giant tree house, but I mean, it'd be something. But yeah, I removed my giant pit of water and I replaced it with a giant blue grid that I'm just gonna put trees all over the place. This is, gosh, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 9, 180, I think. Nope. Hold up. 81. There it is. 81. My math is terrible, but 81. 9 by 9, 81. Should be, hopefully. But yeah, 81 trees are going to be sitting right here. And then if I feel up to it, I'll do another back row and then another side row to make 100, even 100. But these are my tweez. I like my tweez. Oh, I didn't show these back too. This is more of a bush rather than a tree. This one's another spruce tree, which I would actually probably add a lot more of. And here's yet again another birch tree, using the pale oak and then the diorite walls as well as the actual birch wood itself, and then slabs as well. Yeah, it's my tree. I like my trees. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, I just need to build things in the creative world and just plan things out. Alrighty. Because I think this is a good size for a village, or for at least like a little, like a good size for a bunch of things. And even though I know I'm the only one in this world, I might do one little cheat thing and make the world spawn like right here or somewhere in the center of this. My family's already put our tree up. We put it up a few days ago, and I decided to be bold because I'm the only one in my household following or attempting or trying to follow a religion. And so I put a cross on my Christmas tree. And it's still up there, has not been taken down. Don't know what I'm gonna do about this little mountain right here. Or this little hill. I don't like this hill. Put it up at Thanksgiving. We get more, yes. Yeah, dude, my grandparents have asked for a Christmas list since beginning of the month. And so beginning of last month. And so I've already, my mom's told me my grandparents and family's probably already done shopping for everybody. They started their Christmas shopping about a month before, about a month and a half before Christmas, which is honestly smart in case they order anything off Amazon and then need to wait for Amazon if they don't have Prime. Yeah, how are you, Tom? Nice, that's good here. Probably something Godzilla related. Knowing you. For something for your Christmas list. But that's good, dude. I'm glad to hear it. I'm up to 81 subscribers and I don't even really post anything anymore. I'm thinking about it though. Definitely thinking about it. But been a little bit busy. Oh, I didn't tell you guys, but and I'll have to send a video to the group chat. But on last Sunday, I went to a friend's house and my college community group, and truthfully, don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but it'll be fine, hopefully. But I shot a 12 gauge shotgun and I shot a handgun, a few handguns, but more importantly, I shot a shotgun. I know that's completely random, but it's something that I've forgotten to tell you guys because I've just been busy. I have videos. If you guys want to see the videos, I can put them in the group chat later. Yeah. I didn't fall back. When I shot the shotgun, my friend said, "Jacob, you almost fell on your back." I'm like, "No, I didn't." Cause, I had a friend there who was really good with them and really good with those kinds of weapons, because he hunts and everything. And so whenever I first shot the shotgun, I aimed it and he said, "All right, lean forward, lean forward, lean forward, lean forward, lean forward, more, back up a little bit." I was like, "Okay." I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay. And then he went absolutely ballistic with his assault rifle. I'm going to get my friend to send me that video, because I think it'd be hilarious. But yeah, they had assault rifles, they had lever action rifles, they had bolt action rifles, a ton of handguns, a few shotguns. It was nice. And then we had burgers and talked about God. I mean, that's the most well, last Sunday was the most American I've ever felt. But I love it. God bless America. Honestly, probably will not be live for very long because I do have to go somewhere around like 5, but that's fine. I might do some creative planning and then I'll get to design or get to survival. Just right now trying to get rid of all these path blocks so I can actually take a good look at this little area. Man, these path blocks, they go on forever. I haven't really done much in the survival world itself, so I need to pick it up a little bit. Right. Oh, I forget. I don't have commands. Ah, right. Okay. Alright, this is... I'll worry about that later. This is a good amount of land. I want that to kind of be the center point. So I'm going to make a well. How do I do this? Alright, first of all, I want to make sure I have New York right. Man, more dad jokes, nice. Dude, you should, I don't know if you have one, but dude, you should get a book of just dad jokes. I think it'd be funny. Again, though, don't know if you already have one or not. If you do, I'm not surprised. That's big enough area? Yeah, it's definitely big enough area. Honestly, really thinking about getting some mods for Minecraft. Some, like, building mods. That's that jokes? Okay, nice. But, I don't know if you want to look them up, but there's a couple building mods. One's called Axiom. And the other one, gosh, what's it called? Gosh, what's it called? Video about the what? What? It's called Axiom. One's called what? Oh my gosh. It's I don't have it on the top of my head, but whenever I get it, I'm gonna yell it out loud randomly. But so one's Axiom. Golly, what's the other one? That's fine. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I also want to get a mod called a replay mod, where if I hit record, I can, or in Minecraft, I can go back and look at footage of things. If I make Minecraft content, it'll be so much easier to do that for time lapses and everything. All right. I'm assuming you meant, did I hear about the chameleon? No, I did not. All right. Where would you say the center of this is? I'd say probably about here. Is that at the center, roughly? You know, I'm gonna back it up a little bit. Right there. I don't mean center going all the way. I meant just like there. That looks roughly to be centered. Can February, March. If this is going to be a calendar joke, it's going to fly right over my head. No, but April, May. Golly, dude. Golly. Get TJ in here. I don't know what he's up to, but try and get TJ in here as well, so it's not just me and you. Unless he's working. If he's working, don't bother him. He's working? Yeah, figured. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. No worries. No hate. No hate at all. Alright. All right. What would this look like if I did that and then... Whoa. Okay. How would this look for a well? Like a center point? Well, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Tom, how does that look for, like, the sides of a well? For the center of a... Not a town, but just like a center point. Because that's probably... That terrain is probably going to get removed. Probably going to do some terrain work. This terrain is also going to get pushed back a little bit. I don't know about that, though. I might keep that. Do you think it should be any bigger or any smaller? Because right here, I'm not going to put the sheep farm here. I'm going to put the sheep farm probably like here. Because I plan to have this path right here just go down this way. And I'll have plenty of room to put a sheep farm. The size of that sheep farm right here. Actually, I might put it down here. I might put the sheep farm down here. I don't want... I'm thinking about this now. Why am I thinking about this now? I don't know if I want everything to be so close to one another. Hold up, let me think about this. Let me think about this. Okay. So, the center is my house. To the far right is going to be the quarry. To the far right, the far right is going to be the quarry area. The far left is going to be... Okay, so far right is going to have my mining area, my mine entrance, and my storage room for my stone materials. And then my far left is going to have my sheep farm. It's going to have my blacksmith. Somewhere to the left is going to be the entrance to my trading hall. Probably back near that mountain is going to be my sugarcane farm. Obviously, there's going to be fields everywhere. Well, this is why this live stream is called creative planning. So I'm probably just going to sit here for a little bit and just think about things. You know what I'm going to do? Do this. Okay. Let's see what I can do here. Let's see what I can do here. The factories should be next to each other and surrounding the two factory buildings with a brick wall and a gate that's slightly open. See, I was already planning on having an industrial city area somewhere. So that would honestly probably be in the industrial city area. Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? No, I did not. Oh Lord, where is this going? Oh, hello, stink bug. I have a stink bug on my blinds. Hi, buddy. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can actually pull this up on stream. If I can pull this up on stream, that'd be great. I probably can't, knowing my luck, but let's find out. Nope. Hold up. Probably can't. Awesome. Great food and atmosphere. Fair enough. Okay. Alright, so these factories that we just gotta pretend don't exist. Because this is gonna be... my idea for this, Tom, is to be a medieval farming village. And so I plan to have field, 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 and then little town area over here. Here's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to go ahead and just make a giant circle area around this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty. Gotcha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not really kinda, if that's how you want to put it. My end goal is to have this as just a regular village, and then I have a castle. Because I don't know, but like a part of me for the last or for pretty much this entire year, part of me has wanted to build a snowy castle. So I want a castle in the snow, in the snowy mountains. But I don't know how I'm going to get to that point. Gotcha. Right, this is how big. Okay, I like that. I like that. And then I need to have, obviously the inside needs to be filled in as well. Dude, the amount of times that I have said that, it's, even when it comes out of my mouth, that's not even funny anymore. The amount of times that I say that, like if I try to make a joke with someone, that's one of the first jokes that comes to my mind. People are so over it. At least the people I tell it to. It's gonna make it so much slower, but my wrist is gonna kill me if I keep just spam clicking, so. Holding down the button. Yeah, Tom, see the difference in this? This is me just holding down my mouse. This is me clicking my mouse, as you can probably hear. Notice how this is so much slower, even though I have haste 2. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's see if this makes it any faster. It probably won't, but let's find out. I don't know why my level is 69, but you know what? Sure. This makes this so much quicker. And it gives me a rough estimate of how much dirt I'd be picking up. Great workout for my finger? Yeah, I know, right? Wow, this is a lot of dirt I'd be picking up after I do this. You know what? It's fine. I could always use more dirt, and my dirt double chest has a shulker box in it. If you think I'm lying, Tom, I'm really not. I have a shulker box in my survival world that is just full of dirt. Ha, ha, ha. Very funny. You know what? I'm gonna give myself a couple stacks of coarse dirt. And see if this makes this any quicker. Absolutely not. All it's doing is showing me how much coarse dirt I'm gonna need. But this is so much more satisfying to do. I'm going back to go back to grave. That's not any faster at all. How's your car doing? My car's doing okay. It's getting me from point A to point B. Yesterday I did something stupid though. I don't even know why I did this. I wasn't even thinking. It didn't damage my car in any way. It's not going to damage my car in any way. But I went to fill up my gas yesterday, and rather than putting in regular in my sedan, I put in premium. But, you know, it's fine. It's not going to damage my car. Ooh, I just got an idea. Obviously, these are just going to be full blocks, but I, for some reason, thought about slabs. Yeah, no, obviously these are going to be full blocks. How does that look? Like it'll be on the outside of a regular well, like these are sidewalks in a city that I'm not building. Oh, I love it. That look. It looks okay. I'm gonna grab some stone and just fill in the center of this. My apologies. Mother has entered my room. I don't hate that. That looks good. Let me grab some. Tom, what do you call this? I know this has a name for it, but I don't remember the name for it. Where it's a well in the center of a thing. What's that called? I know it. I think it's called something. I don't know what though. Also, now that I'm looking at it, I don't know how I feel about being a circle. Fountain? No. It's not fountain. Golly, what is the name of that? Social center. Okay, apparently that's what's... I'm definitely looking this up. I go to images. What would be in the center? Oh, this isn't helpful at all. Oh my gosh. All right. So I think I probably need to start making a design for it. How would... Oh, so the end blocks are probably not going to be stone. this would probably be stone bricks, but how does this look? And just fill in water so it doesn't look like it's constantly flowing. Okay, I don't hate that. And then on the plus side, I could hide a lodestone in here. I could hide a lodestone. I might like that. Hide a lodestone so I can always have a location to, or not location. So I can always know where the center of my town is. Do something like that. How do these look? How does this look, Tom? Now is stone bricks rather than stone. Okay, will look better with something like this. Absolutely not, because these weren't broken. Come on, take a blocking. I don't hate that either. What if it's just that? And not another block. I don't hate that either. Go. Don't know why you were stuck looking at nothing for a few minutes, but how does this look? That's what I want to hear. Amazing. Awesome. Ooh, I have another idea. Did I not make this even? Hold up. I know I did. Never mind. I was about to say, hold the phone. Something like that. The next time I see you, I have a... Oh, gosh. Well, it really depends when that next time is going to be. I mean, as of now, nothing is planned. I don't hate this. I'm actually quite satisfied with it. Put these on the corners as well. Now, that might be a little too much, but I like it. I like it. I like it. Tom, what's your opinion? I like it. I don't want to build it at deep slate. That's another thing. Typically, I build things out of deep slate. I don't want to build this out of deep slate. But lanterns look good with it? That's a good question. Let's see. Rather than these, or no, that would look good. And these on the corners, but in lanterns. All right. Let's see how it looks at night. Lights it up. Tom, you are onto something with the lanterns, but I do have one idea. This might make this look a little too bright, but about that. Dude, give us the ability to do this. Dude, you know what I really wish, Tom? Wonderful, I know, right? I wish that you could take a chain, do that, and then put a lantern under it where it has that effect, like it's hanging from something, but it's hanging from a lantern. So the lantern would be at a, or the chain would be at a 90-degree angle, and the lantern would just go down. Kind of like a hanging sign. Not that. A hanging sign. Where I could do it like that, or I could do it like that. Or I could do it like that. Like if I had this effect right here, like if I did, like if I had this effect, but as a lantern with it being a 45-degree angle, you know what I mean? Like that would just be, that'd be great. Hi, lightning. Oh, Mojang. Please. Alright, now because this is just in my nature and I have to put them everywhere, how would a trapdoor look? No. I'm not going to do that. No trapdoors here. Unless, actually, hang on. This might look bad, but it might look good as well. How's that? You know, that little pop of brown actually doesn't look too bad. The spruce doesn't look too bad. Yeah. 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 I know it's one of these. Which one is it? Nope, not that one. Not that one either. Whatever. Trapdoor where the lanterns are placed. Ooh. Hold up. Again, I've said this already, but you might be onto something. And then obviously I gotta make sure the trapdoors are facing the same direction all the way around. Like this one isn't. And this one isn't. Nothing. No! 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 How in the world does that work? Sure. This game's running out of ways to surprise me. That doesn't look bad. See, I don't want to go overboard with the spruce. Like, I don't want to have spruce everywhere. You know what I mean? How would this look, by the way, if it's just a slab at the top? So you know what? What if I do this? Right, bring it down a block. Alright, Tom, what's better, with it being a block at the height that we had it, or at this height? Which one looks better? I'll also switch it to night so you can see it in that time too. I hear a skeleton walking behind me. Hi. This hat looks better? Okay. I will take your word on that. I do think it looks good. I like both, but I wanted your main expertise, or not expertise, but no offense, but your main opinion. Do you think we could do anything else to this? Or do you think that this is pretty much done? Actually, hold up. I forget. We have these things now. Let's see. This would be very expensive if we like this. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. Just see a zombie and a skeleton burning in the background. I love it. I like them. I like them there. Now what if I put on these corners? Nope, too much. Too much spruce. Too much spruce. Yeah, I like it. I know, right? Hold up, and then we take one of these, put in the center. Oh my gosh, I'm decorating with shelves. I never decorate, or I haven't been able to get a chance to build anything with shelves. I really like that. I really like that. Hold up, I'm gonna test something. I doubt this would work, but you know, doesn't hurt to test it. I'm gonna grab a sea lantern. I'm gonna swap it out. Bruh, for real. Oh crap, I can't do that. No, oh, no. Alright. Night. I can't tell if they make a difference or not. They don't make a difference. Ah! Okay. No. Hold up. One stone block. No! This game. Shucks. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Honestly, a part of me thought that the sea lanterns in there would make them glow, but I was wrong. And then, like I said, I'm gonna put a lodestone here, so I'm probably gonna put one there, just so I can still have it as decoration. Actually, hold up, I want to try something else now. I put buttons on lodestones. What's that like? I honestly, dude, I don't think we can do too much more with this. I like that. Actually, do I? No, I do not. Dude, I really don't think we can do much more to this. I like what we've got. I like what we've done. This does look like the centerpiece of a town that I would build. The shelves really add to it as well. I just realized this isn't supposed to be here. Not supposed to be there. This whole time that threw me off. There we are. I like this. I really do. I still don't know how I feel about this being a circle, though. Minecraft doesn't have circles. So, I want to get this looking good before I officially connect it, because once I connect it, I'm going to drag, bam. Actually, hang on, I'm going to go ahead and roughly draw out roughly where the path is going to be. I'm not going to do it, but if I start there, then go there, go up here, then go up here, go straight for a little bit, then take a turn, take a wide turn, and then go here, and then go here, and end up here. Oh, let's look for the path. Honestly, unintentionally, that's in the shape of a lightning bolt. Unintentionally, that's in the shape of a lightning bolt. Kind of. It could just be a zigzag, but unintentionally, that's the shape of a lightning bolt. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. Tom, you still in here? Looks like a thought bubble. Oh my gosh, you did not just do that to me. It does look like a thought bubble. It does look like a thought bubble. I don't like that. Why did you do that to me? How dare you do that to me? It does look like a thought bubble. What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? Alright. Golly, dude. I also gotta fix this terrain. If I want to put something here, roughly pretty much a field. No, I just gotta go down with it a little bit. Alright. Tom, do you think I need to keep this a circle, or do you think I need to change the size? I don't know how I feel about being a circle. Change the sides? Like, what do you mean change the sides? Tell me what to do and I will do it. I don't know what you mean by change the sides. I don't know if you mean make them like rounded, or try and make them more rounded, try and make them more squared. I don't know what you mean by change the sides. So if you can tell me what you mean by that, I'll sit right here so you don't have to worry about moving around. So I might sit right here. Yeah, I'm gonna sit right here, so you don't have to worry about moving around. And also which sides, like all the sides, or just 2 or 3 or 1. The fountain's good. Did not mean to screenshot that. I want to keep the fountain. I want to keep the fountain. I want to keep the fountain. Also, I do need to move that house. All the sides? What do you want me to do to the sides? That's all I'm asking. What do you want me to do to the sides? Like, how do you want me to change them? It already does look like a circle. That's the thing. And I don't know if I like it looking like a circle. Because, Tom, another thing is there's going to be market stalls here. Like, there's going to be probably one here and then one here. And there's going to be a road that leads to a few buildings, and a road that leads to another few buildings, or a road that leads to another few buildings. But there's going to be, like, at least 2 or 3 market stalls just here. Maybe, like, on, like, the outskirts, but still here, nonetheless. So I don't know. I don't want to change the size too much, but at the same time, I do want to change the size. Got to think about where I actually want to put the market stalls. You can add like carts. Yeah, I was gonna do carts. I was gonna do a few carts around the area, and then I was also gonna do some of the actual like stalls, like themselves, with like, for example, yellow and white as the roof, like yellow and white wool as the roof. Those kind of market stalls as well. I do have an idea. What if I made this go in a little bit, and then made this try and be a little bit more rounded, and then I'm just testing. Let's see if we get some small bushes. Yeah, I'm just testing. Let's see where we get from here. What else I want to do? Kind of like this as well. Where this is also coarse dirt right here. And then this is grass. Oh, not all of it. And this. We'll addition as well. And it goes back in, and then something like okay, so I have that, and then this little part comes in a little bit. Again, I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just doing something. And then this part comes in a little bit as well. Truthfully, I'm scared to see how this is going to look in the end, but alright, let's take a look at this. So it was a circle. Now that's what I'm talking about. That already looks so much better. At least in my opinion. I want your opinion. But at least in my opinion, this already looks so much better. Maybe just add that. One block. DJ! What's up, brother? I am doing something. I don't know what I'm doing. But Tom, thoughts? Because this doesn't look bad. Mom break? Well, welcome in. Welcome in. How's work going? Looks better, and hi TJ. Awesome. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Okay, now I'm gonna try to add some bushes. Some bushes? Now I'm in the bush. 1 minute I was on the road looking at the bushes, now I'm in the bushes looking at the road. Anyway. The fact that I typed in bush, oh my gosh. Bush, and then some actual bushes. Nature blocks. Give me some nature. Short grass, fern. I can't put any of these on these. That's so unfortunate. Very busy. Well, I mean, at least you're getting paid, dog. At least you're getting paid. That's the best way you gotta look at it. At least you're getting a paycheck. I'm taking this idea from Devin. This was something that Devin showed me, and I'm just taking his idea. I don't hate it. And then, yeah, that could be a road, and then... bush. Tom, let me know when you think too many bushes is too many. Truthfully, I'm just placing fences and leaves. Like, I have no plan here whatsoever. Very, very busy. We're at very close to turkey holiday. Fair enough. Turkey season's here, so. Is your family doing anything for Thanksgiving? Or for turkey time? Sorry. Need to put some. Oh, this would be a good spot to put some of my custom trees I've been working on. Going to be me and my mom this Thanksgiving. Awesome. Nice. Alright, Tom, I don't hate this. And then what can make this look even better is if I bring in, not path blocks, but regular dirt, because there's so much actual, well, dirt. Actually, hold up, I might need to... Nope, these are all slab, or these are all... Okay, that's good. All this coarse dirt that I spent so long putting down. I'm incorporating regular dirt. I can't put it too close to the edges, otherwise grass over. Went to, oh my gosh. That's enough bushes. Okay, I heard. I went to Mickey D's for nuggies and the guy was yelling for me coffee. Fair enough. You should have gone Chick-fil-A. Now my thing is, I also have no access to rooted dirt at all. So if this does end up looking good, guess that's my next journey. How does this look now? Oh my gosh, I actually like this. Why do I sound surprised at that? I typically like a lot of things I build, but this doesn't look bad at all. There's not one here. Forgot about that. You know, I forgot about that. I somehow forgot about that. No matter how many times I drive to your house, I always forget about that. Okay. Still the flavor? Yeah. Tom, do you think I need to get rid of any of the bushes? Because like I said, I plan on having roads extending outward. So I feel like I might need to get rid of some of the bushes. Looks perfect? Alright, good to hear. Alrighty. Time to continue to add stuff. Nice. Yeah, I know, right? I love it. Alright. And then, because this is the way I am, need to make sure I can at least do a 3-block path. Man, there's gonna be a sharp turn right here. I forgot I filled in that turn. Alright, alright. Have fun. I'm gonna go eat. Bye bye, TJ. Thank you for tuning in. Alright. Course start. And then. Alright. It is path time. Truthfully, Tom, I do have to go in a few, but I want you to know how much I appreciate your help with not only giving me somebody to talk to, but to help me out with doing all this. I truly appreciate it. I'll put in this path, and then I'm probably going to hit the road. Or head on out, because I do have somewhere I have to go. Look, I'm happy to help. Awesome. Glad to hear it. I might call you back in here whenever I do another live stream of building. Truthfully, I forgot that there was a cave right here, because I filled it in so long ago. Alright, let's see. How does this look in the daytime? I love it. I love it. Alright. This is indeed progress. Alright. Now this really does look like a speech bubble. Or a thought bubble. Okay. I do like this. This looks good. I'm going to add bushes probably, or I'm going to add some sort of decoration another time. But I do appreciate the help. But I do have to go. Nice talking to you, Tom. See ya. Bye, peoples. Anybody watching the VOD? Bye-bye.